Oscar, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to write a poem, Miss McKay.
A poem.
Yeah, but I'm having trouble with the typing. Maybe you can help me?
Yeah, maybe you should think about what kind of poem you want to write before you start.
Oh, that is a good idea. I want to write a special fancy poem
A special fancy poem.
about you.
Oh, I know just the type of poem, Oscar. How about a lantern poem?
Oh, a lantern poem. I don't know anything about those.
So, Oscar, a lantern poem is a short Japanese form of poetry. It's only 5 lines long. The first line is a one-syllable word, usually a noun, a person, place, or thing. That's the subject of the poem, which means it's what the poem is about. The next 4 lines describe the subject. Or, like the name the lantern suggests, the other lines shed light on your subject. They're descriptive. Line 2 has 2 syllables. Line 3 has 3 syllables. Line 4 has 4 syllables.
Well, let me guess. Line 5 has 5 syllables.
Good guess, Oscar, but line 5 goes back to 1 syllable. So if you center all those lines on a page, they're roughly the shape of a Japanese lantern, and that's why it's called a lantern poem. Let's look at some examples. Here's one. 1 syllable. Eggs. 2 syllables. Shelter. 3 syllables. Within them. 4 syllables. Warmth and safety. 1 syllable. Life.
Oh, that is a good one. Do you have any other examples?
We do have a few examples. I've got this fabulous book here, If It Rains Pancakes, Haiku and Lantern Poems by Brian Cleary and published by Millbrook Press. Here is one of my favorite lantern poems in this book. Hug, a gift that is best when you return it.
Oh, that is beautiful. I like that.
Here's a couple of other ones. Bees, flying, hardworking, honeymakers, buzz. Cat, feed me, pet me too, feed me, pet me, now.
Oh, that is a funny one.
Do you think you're ready to write a lantern poem, Oscar?
Oh, yes, I am all ready to write my very own lantern poem.
Okay, Oscar, I think we're ready.
Oh, yes, I'm ready. Let's start with the title. I want to call it Ms. McKay.
Miss McKay. Okay, and what would you like the first word to be? Remember, it was supposed to be the subject, what it's about.
And we can't use Miss McKay?
It should be 1 syllable.
Okay, how about you?
Y-O-U. Sounds good.
And then what you are a librarian.
Too many syllables. The second line has 2 syllables.
Okay, I know. Loves books.
Loves books.
And then I have something else. Ready? I do too.
Okay, I do too. Now, that third line, it has 3 syllables, but it's shorter than the one above, so it might not look the same as the other lantern poems that we saw. But let's see if it works. You love books. I do too. Now we need something with 4 syllables.
Read them to me.
Oh, that's excellent, Oscar. And one final word with 1 syllable.
Oh, that is easy. Us.
Us. That's beautiful, Oscar. You love books. I do too. Read them to me. Us. Thanks so much for that poem, Oscar.
Sometimes writing poetry can make people feel really nice inside.
Sure can, for the person who writes them and the person who receives them. Maybe some other people will try out writing some lantern poems too.
I sure hope so. It is fun.